Pack your gear. The vault at sisterhoodsleuths.net is open and the treasures are real. Free books that drop into your hands like ancient scrolls. VIP access that lets you swap clues with Kathy Warshaw herself. Rare collectibles from coloring books to strategy board games ready to become part of your private stash. Welcome to the Sisterhood Sleuths podcast. Today's map leads straight to the Obsidian Eye, the first pulse racing case for sisters Chloe and Lily. It starts in a quiet California town and explodes into a globe-spanning hunt for a relic that unlocks conspiracies, riddles, and a secret world hiding in plain sight.
Okay, let's start with a question for you. What if everything you believed about your hometown was actually a lie? Imagine those quiet streets, the ones you grew up on, the local landmarks you barely notice anymore. What if they were hiding something? A secret, maybe? Far older and darker than anyone could possibly imagine. That's really the electrifying idea at the heart of our deep dive today. We're taking a really close look at the Obsidian Eye, Sisterhood Sleuths Mystery Begins by Kathy Warshaw. This is the first book in the Sisterhood Sleuths series. And what makes this one so, compelling, what really makes it stand out for me is this brilliant central idea. It takes this seemingly ordinary, really picturesque city, Upland, California, right? Nestled there at the base of the San Gabriel Mountains, and it just transforms it into something completely unexpected.
It really does.
Yeah.
And Upland isn't just like a backdrop. It becomes this living, breathing puzzle box. All that charm, the quiet neighborhoods, it's revealed as this clever facade hiding a global conspiracy, ancient secrets. And the amazing thing is these huge world-shaking events, they don't start somewhere exotic. They kick off right there in a place that feels totally normal.
That's such a great point, isn't it? It really lifts the whole thing beyond just a standard mystery novel. So our mission today really is to unpack the layers of this mystery. We want to introduce you to the characters, the ones peeling back the curtain, explore the themes that make it resonate, and maybe find that sort of fascination, that beauty in seeing the extraordinary hidden in the everyday. Think of this deep dive as an invitation for you to look a bit closer.
Okay, so how does this whole journey actually begin for the main characters? Well, it all starts naturally with the title object, the Obsidian Eye. And this isn't just some random dusty relic. The source calls it a polished black disc with impossible symbols. Impossible symbols that suggests, an origin, a craftsmanship that's just beyond our understanding. Its existence is kind of a riddle itself.
And it just sort of lands in their laps. That initial discovery, that's what pulls the two sisters, Chloe and Lily, into this hidden world. They really are the heart of it all, the Sisterhood Sleuths.
Yeah.
You've got Chloe, she's the older one, 20, tall, sharp-witted, got this natural flair for puzzles. You could almost see her stepping up, that leadership instinct growing as things get more serious.
Yeah, Chloe's the puzzle solver, the strategist, maybe. But Lily, the younger sister, she's 18, brings something else just as vital. She's fiercely loyal, which you absolutely need in a world like this, full of secrets. But her real knack is for languages and observation. She notices the tiny details, the little things everyone else misses. Maybe an old symbol, a weird turn of phrase. And those tiny details, they often turn out to be the key breakthroughs.
And it's that mix, right? Their curiosity, their courage. That's what fuels the start of it all. They're the ones who start digging, who aren't afraid to question what seems normal, even when it shakes up their whole world. And as they dig, they find out Upland was once this vital crossroads in a forgotten war between secret societies. I mean, wow, that idea is just incredibly powerful.
Your quiet hometown was a secret battlefield. How does the book make that feel real in modern Upland? Oh, it's done really cleverly. The source says the clues aren't buried in some far-off tomb. They're hidden in the architecture, encoded in church windows, and even buried under Mount Baldy. And what's so cool is how the author uses real Upland landmarks, places you could actually go see. But she gives them these hidden meanings, embeds clues in them. It makes you think, maybe my town hall has secrets too.
Exactly. That's where it gets really fun. We're talking actual places, like the Madonna of the Trail statue. In real life, it honors pioneer women, but in the book, it's maybe more than that. A silent guardian, holding a clue maybe only Lily's language skills can unlock. It turns this historical marker into an active piece of the puzzle, or the Magic Lamp restaurant, a real place. The book suggests its name, or maybe something about its design, connects to this hidden world. It's not just dinner anymore.
Right. And the Cooper Museum, too. It looks like a typical local history museum. But here it becomes this storehouse, not just of Upland's public past, but clues to a secret history. maybe even holding artifacts linked to these societies. And then you have those rumored underground tunnels beneath the city. The book grabs those local legends and weaves them right in. Maybe they're secret passages, old battle sites. It really does flip the mundane into something mysterious. Makes you see your own environment with totally new eyes.
It's not just the sisters on their own for long, though, is it? Things expand pretty quickly. They get joined by Gil. He's described as this mysterious Israeli military background, strategic mind. He comes into it with his own secrets, which adds another layer, makes you wonder who else is involved in this secret war.
Yeah, Gil's arrival is definitely key. It immediately shows this isn't just local. It broadens the whole scope, signals the global nature of this conspiracy. Because soon, the sisters and Gil link up with this really diverse international team. People brought together by, well, fate and this shared mission. Characters like Thalia, May, Luca, Yuki, Aliofraj, loads of them. So yeah, it starts in Upland, but it's clear this is a worldwide thing they've stumbled into.
Okay, so let's talk about the conflict itself. What's the core struggle here? What are the stakes?
Well, at the absolute center, you've got this hidden battle raging. On one side, there's the society, this powerful, almost insidious global group that's been manipulating history for ages, quietly, behind the scenes, and opposing them. A secret network of people determined to stop them. The society isn't just after power in the usual sense. It's about controlling information, rewriting the past, shaping the future to fit their agenda.
That really sets up a huge conflict, a terrifyingly far-reaching antagonist.
Exactly. And it ties into these major themes the book explores, like hidden knowledge of the nature of truth. The past, as the book really drives home, never stays buried. It always bubbles up somehow. It's not just about finding old stuff. It's about what happens when you find it. How do you deal with a truth that shatters everything you thought you knew? And the book adds this great local twist, too. It mentions that locals they once trusted seem to know more than they let on. That adds a layer of betrayal, almost.
Ah, that's such a good element. So it's not just these ancient, faceless groups. It could be your neighbor, someone you've known forever, suddenly revealed as part of this secret world. That must create such tension. Secrets aren't just buried under mountains. They're walking around town. It forces the characters and you, the reader, to constantly question, well, everything. Who can you actually trust?
Precisely. And that tension, that questioning of trust, is balanced really nicely by another strong theme: empowerment, especially female empowerment and diversity. What really makes this series stand out, I think, is having these strong female leads. Chloe and Lily are driving this. They're not waiting around to be rescued. They are doing the rescuing, solving the puzzles. They're the engine.
Absolutely. And you combine that with the diverse international team you mentioned, it really feels like a proper female-led adventure series. You've got Chloe's puzzle brain, Lily's language gifts, Gil's strategy, plus all the unique skills the international team brings. Think about it, solving a clue might need ancient language skills and knowledge of, say, South American architecture and maybe some local folklore from Ireland. The book shows how all these different skills, puzzles, languages, observations, strategy, cultural insight, how they all have to come together. It's a brilliant example of collaboration, showing how differences make the team stronger.
And they need that collaboration because the plot is described as thrilling, full of twists, escapes, and riddles. Plus these mind-bending mysteries that really keep you guessing. It's not passive reading. The challenge is part of the fun. Like the sisters find a coded message, right? But figuring it out might take Lily's languages, Chloe's pattern spotting, maybe even Gil remembering some old military cipher. You feel like you're solving it with them.
Yeah, it takes this deep lore and ancient mysteries, but grounds it, weaves it into real-world settings. That mix of the fantastic and the familiar, the idea that these secret societies could actually exist just under the surface, that's what gets you hooked, keeps you turning pages, waiting for the next piece of the puzzle. It's like a global treasure hunt that starts right in there, or maybe even your backyard. So let's unpack this a bit more. Why does this resonate so much? Beyond being just a great story, the Obsidian Eye, it feels like it's offering something more, almost like an invitation. That seems to be why readers get so drawn in. It's not just entertainment, it shifts something in how you look at things.
That's a really interesting way to put it. An invitation. To what, though? I think it's an invitation to see your world differently, to look deeper, to follow the symbols others ignore, maybe question the stories you've always heard, to uncover the truth hidden in plain sight. And that, I think, is the real beauty or fascination of it. The book kind of trains you. It shows you a normal church steeple, reveals hidden symbols, and suddenly you're looking at the old buildings in your town differently. You start wondering, what details have I missed? This sort of makes you a detective in your own life. It inspires you to find the extraordinary in the ordinary, to question what you think you know.
So connecting this back to you, listening right now, this book could genuinely spark something, a renewed curiosity about where you live. Are there hidden histories in your town, untold stories, landmarks that maybe mean more than you thought? It gets you thinking. What secrets may be waiting right under your feet, maybe in the most ordinary places? A good reminder that the world's maybe a bit more mysterious than we usually think.
Absolutely. And maybe that's the final thought to leave you with from this deep dive. If a quiet place like Upland, California can secretly host a battle between ancient societies, what untold histories, what hidden truth might be waiting to be uncovered right where you live?
You've seen the first piece of the puzzle. Now it's time to claim the rest. Head to sisterhoodsleuths.net. Grab your free books, secure your VIP connection, and collect the rare gear that pulls you deeper into the Sisterhood Sleuths universe. The Obsidian Eye is just the first clue. Don't walk away without the rest of the map.